47 is still at it, trying to distance himself from Epstein by any means necessary. Now he's out there saying that he never visited Epstein Island. He's saying he didn't do it. He never had the privilege. So here he is, still trying to double down and distance himself from Epstein.
That was it. I'm glad I did, if you want to know the truth. And by the way, I never went to the island, and Bill Clinton went there supposedly 28 times. I never went to the island, but Larry Summers, I hear, went there. He was the head of Harvard. And many other people that are very big people. Nobody ever talks about them. I never had the privilege of going to his island. And I did turn it down, but a lot of people in Palm Beach were invited to his island. In one of my very good moments, I turned it down. I didn't want to go to his island.
So you didn't have the privilege to go to Epstein Island, but you had the privilege to fly on his private jet 7 times. I would like to know, where was you going on the private jet? What was you doing on the private jet? As we know, Trump and Epstein shared the same social circles in the 1990s. Epstein attended parties at Mar-a-Lago, Trump's private Palm Beach Club, and even in 2002 interview with New York Magazine, Trump called Epstein a terrific guy. 47 went on to tell New York Magazine, quote, "It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side." So 47 knew what was going on. Ivana was Ghislaine Maxwell's best friend, and you was doing a lot of partying with Epstein to know what was going on. Here's Epstein right now describing you two as close friends.
So how do you know this?
That was close to friend. So you probably know he had a scalp reduction. Because he had the same male pattern movement that we all have. He had his scalp moved and stuff. But he'd say, "Michael, come on, let's go to the office." And he'd say, "Tell me, what's it like to be there?" He'd say, "Do you like having sex with your wife? How often do you?" He'd say, "It's great." Seriously, Michael, how often do we have sex? I mean, don't you want the trouble? You and I can go upstairs, or tomorrow come over. There's this girl coming in from Los Angeles, part of the Hawaiian Tropic kind of. So come over at 3 o'clock. You're going to have a great time. I promise you, Michael, it's just me and you. You're going to have a great time. Be up here at 3 o'clock. We can go upstairs. The whole time, Victoria's been on the phone, listening. He's setting it up. Because he wants a Victoria. You must have had a better wife, right? I said, "Yes." "Tell me about it." And the wife's on the speakerphone, listening. Donald said, I think you're really hot. And I know you think you're a guy. Michael is like the end of the world, the best guy on earth. You will be married to him. You're wrong. Just listen for the next 20 minutes. And go with the New Yorkers, set you up.
A week before that flight, I was talking to Jeffrey, and he told me that he was talking to Donald, and he asked Donald, "How come you sleep with so many married women?" And Donald's answer was, "Because it's so wrong." Now, amongst guys, it was a funny line, and then when we were on the plane a week or two later, Jeffrey asked Donald the same question. I know he did that for my benefit.
Epstein clearly thought you guys were closer than what you want to put out there. But also at the same time, here's Epstein still protecting you by pleading the fifth.
Have you ever had a personal relationship with Donald Trump?
What do you mean by personal relationships?
Have you socialized with him?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18?
Though I'd like to answer that question, at least today, I'm going to have to assert my 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment rights, sir.
So 47, what are you hiding? Pam Bondi informed you back in May that your name was mentioned throughout the Epstein's files, which you refused to publish. She also told reporters back in May that there are tens of thousands of Epstein videos with children and CP, and there are hundreds of victims. So why shouldn't these victims get justice? What are you hiding? Are you that freak that everybody think you is? So everybody in the comments below after this video, let me know what you think. What is Trump hiding? And we'll report back on this later on throughout the week.